Sienna. Welcome back to Sienna's 1111 Spiritual Healing. If you're new here, welcome. We always love to welcome new people. I'm going to go ahead and do a reading. We're going to go ahead and do a reading for Aquarius. We're going to go ahead and see what Aquarius needs to know next. We'll pull a few of the tarot cards, and then I'll pull a few love oracle messages, and I'll pull a few of these career and money messages as well. Go ahead and see what Aquarius needs to know. Death and rebirth. You got the page of Wands. Aquarius. And we also got the Six of Swords. And what's hidden at the bottom of the deck is the Sun card. On the Sun card, I always look at, kind of as like child play. You like to smile, you like to make people smile. You could have a little bit of, child play. You don't take everything so serious. There's a little bit, of laughter and love and silliness in your life. I also look at the Sun card as, maybe being connected to the nature itself. The sun. The sun is a great thing. Obviously, it's not totally good for our skin all the time, but it's great to get in the sun, get a little bit of vitamin D. So maybe you have a connection to the nature, connection to wildlife and being outside. As you see here, it's she's barefoot on the ground, so it's almost like she's grounding. Being outside. Maybe it's time for you to get outside, maybe take a walk, get some fresh air. Touch a tree. Put your bare feet on the ground. I know here where I'm staying, it's a little cold right now to just put your feet on the ground, but just getting outside and getting a little bit of fresh air, go for a walk in the woods, things like that. Definitely I see grounding when it comes to being with nature when I get the Sun card. And then again, childish, almost like child play. Not everything in life has to be so serious, and you like to joke, you like to make people laugh and smile. Alright, Aquarius, you also got the Death and Rebirth. This could just have to be due with the new year's coming. Maybe you have some goals or some things set that maybe you want to change for the new year. It could have to do with, an addiction or a bad habit that you have. Maybe you're looking into doing like a New Year's resolution, something that you want to just get rid of so you can bring in the new. I definitely see that coming. I see Spirit sees it too. I see, that you're really trying hard, to break a bad habit or to maybe cut back on a bad habit, something that isn't serving you anymore. It's go ahead and it's time to release that so you can rebirth and bring in the good, bring in the light. You also got the Page of Wands. With the Page of Wands, I see, your life has not been easy when it comes to wands. I look at them as, past. It could be all the things you kind of been through in the past, trauma, good and bad memories, things like that. I definitely see you working the page. I see you working on those things. I see you making sure that, with the death and the rebirth, that, you're maybe if you meditate, when you're meditating, you're down to release the things so new things can come in. Definitely working on the past, trying to get over some of the past wounds and wands that, maybe you've been struggling with this year. Maybe this next year, 2024, is going to be your year to really work on them and release to bring in the new. With the Page of Wands, really with any wands, I always say, your life, hasn't probably been the easiest. It hasn't been a walk in the park. It hasn't been just, cake and ice cream. You've had to go through some things. It hasn't been easy. So you should definitely celebrate how far you've come, because Spirit sees it, and they want you to celebrate how far you've come, how much you've grown from these past wounds and traumas that you have or have released. And ending with the Six of Swords, I'd say that maybe you still do have a few, past traumas or wounds or things that are holding you back. When it comes to this Six of Swords card, if you see, these birds are considered the swords. It looks like here, you've released some, There's 3 of these crows that have already flown off, but there are still 3 of them connected to this boat. So maybe you still have some trauma or some scars, some past things that have happened to you that are still holding you back. They're still driving your boat. They're in control. You want to release all of those swords so that you're in control. If you look close, she has an actual sword. There's a sword in your boat. Use that sword. Cut those strings. Don't have them connected anymore, so you can be in control of where your boat is headed, and not your past trauma or wounds. You want to be in control of your life, so make sure you work on getting rid of those past. There could be anything. Conversation maybe that you had with someone. It's still bothering you. It could be the way a loved one or your parents or friends have treated you. Let it go. Let all that go, so you're in control of your life. You don't want to let things like that control you and bring you down. So definitely, I see a lot of, it's time to release, things holding you back so you can bring in the new. Death and rebirth. Like I said, it could be, breaking some kind of bad cycle, or an addiction of something. It's time to work on that. Obviously if you can't cut it all the way out at once, like, I get that. It's hard sometimes to work and get it all done at once, but even little steps at a time so you can get there. And make sure you celebrate all the way through, how far you were going. Spirit's there, and they see how far you have come. And you're halfway to releasing all of that stuff that you don't need anymore, so you can bring in the things that you do want, that you do need. We'll pull a few love oracle. We'll use this deck. Aquarius, love oracle. Obviously, when it comes to the love oracle, it doesn't have to be, if you're in a relationship or not. I always look at it could be love, love for yourself. Whoa. We got not today. Boundaries, hurt, avoiding conversations, not dealing, still upset. That could have something to do with the 6 of swords. You still have those 3 swords there. Maybe it's just, not today. You're not ready, but with this death and rebirth that it's something that you do need to work on. It's something that, you do, but it's okay, to be hurt, to not want, to avoid the conversation, just not want to deal with it right now when you're upset. Wait until you cool off. Wait until you're ready. To maybe have that conversation with yourself or with spirit or, with someone else, whoever this is that put these, scars, wounds, or traumas on you. Aquarius, you also got twin flame, yin yang, and balance, union and duality. Complete, okay, polar opposites. Maybe this has something to do with a twin flame connection. Oh, this wants to come out. Karmic relationship. We'll get one more for you, Aquarius. Partying. Time with friends, having fun. Happily single, living in the moment. This could have something to do with the holidays coming up if that's something you celebrate. It's time to just live in the moment. Maybe, be with your friends and family. Enjoy it. And, maybe you are happily single and you're okay with that. Maybe some of this past, this death and rebirth, maybe it has something to do with someone that hasn't been treating you right. I'm also going to pull a few of these money, career, see what comes out. We got dress to impress. Let's see if we can get a couple more. You also got working from home. And last but not least, credit repair. Alright, thank you so much, Aquarius. If any of that resonated with you, please hit the thumbs up. If you enjoyed that and you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. And I hope you have a wonderful day and a great holiday. Thank you.